Hey everyone! Minor adjustments here and there, everyone. All right. Hello everyone, welcome back to the Gateway Wars of FeatherFall Tabletop Gaming. And of course, before I begin, I gotta go through our wonderful sponsors. Skull Splitter Dice, a wonderful company making customized dice to your liking. And also, Found Familiar Coffee. So if you need a little caffeine to get you through your day, or night. I mean, I don't know when you sleep, so I mean, whenever you want to drink it. Yeah, Found Familiar Coffee, good stuff. Good diet at Skull Splitter, good coffee at Found Familiar. But now, for our D&D game. Steven, how you doing over there?
I'm deep throating noodles as fast as I can.
So it's dinner time for our dear demon. So I'll try to kill some airwaves. So we've got Steven the Demon playing Turquoise Ferguson.
I
We've
mean,
oh God. Forgot about that. Very close up this time. Very in your face. Stephen the Demon, who will be playing Turquoise Ferguson, Lizard Man Warlock. We have Marlo playing Ariana, the ASMR bard of gothiness. We have Art playing Aaron Turnbuckle, our pugilist half-elf. And Styx playing Thalgris Eventide, our cleric of the night, Dragonborn, and a special guest star, Wolfskin, who'll be joining us this evening with a surprise role. Say hi, everyone.
Hello.
hello.
All right. Does anyone want to attempt a recap, or shall I?
Well, I almost saved the world. I was so close, and then Styx got right in my way, and he really fudged the whole plan, if I recall properly. And if I recall, I do believe that Art called my kids ugly, and Marlo at some point did flip me off and called me a couple slurs that, in my language, were pretty hurtful.
That was a great recap of lies.
Yeah.
Last time, last time our dear adventurers had survived a fort that had been infested with a fungal entity, a bunch of mushroom men and goblins that had been brought back from the dead as a small fungal horde. And after our dear adventurers did slaughter through them and narrowly survive, the warlock was compelled to clean the lock out of the gate that was at the end of the fort, and a great spirit fled from the scene. At the same moment, our other heroes had stepped outside and were confronted by an unknown legion. And then, a great earthquake had occurred. And that is where we left off. Anything I missed or anything that you guys want to bring up?
It was a really dirty lock, and I feel like you didn't capture that to the audience to explain my actions. But okay, I'll go with your
Overgrown.
narrative. There
Overgrown
we
with,
go.
with fungus that seemed to ooze from the very pores of its
You know,
gills. It had a bit of an aroma of stale sex. And
thank you.
I'm sorry, I wasn't up to par on my word pictures.
No, I'm just glad that, my side of the story is being represented here. When you leave the news to, a media source like yours, so you're not getting the whole picture. And I just,
This is Harvey Barrel News. We're biased. All right.
Anyway.
So, dear adventurers, I need, for those of you not inside, Stephen, please roll a perception check.
oh, me. Oh, yeah.
No. Everyone beside you.
Oh, okay.
13
13.
for me.
That's a 5.
Say 5?
That's 18.
Okay. So, Ariana, Thalgris, as you're looking at this enemy force that had just arrived, it is Turnbuckle who catches in the corner of his eye and looks up and is able to spot the fleeting spirit, this dark shadow that has fled from behind you through the gate doors, and the front gate doors, and has flown off towards the west. And you spot that and look down, and that's when the earth begins to shake. At first, it's a mild rumble, and you start seeing discerned looks from the troops that had the platoon that had just shown up, the handful of mishmash race of goons in matching tabards, some goblins, a bugbear, hobgoblin, a centaur, and the main leader, who looked to have been a dragonborn, very similar to you, Thalgr, except silver, I believe. And when the rumble starts, you see that they all kind of like turn and like look at each other nervously, like, oh, okay, maybe this'll settle. And then when the trees in the area start to shake and sway, and the birds start fleeing out of them, cascading over the skies, there's actual shade in the daylight now, as the cloud of murder of crows comes flying over. Wildlife comes scurrying from beneath your feet. Some of them have like little pieces of fungus actually attached to their backs and running past, like out of the fort that you were in. The ground actually begins to then rumble beneath you, and the trees in the neighboring area start to crack and moan. And the dexterity saves are what I will need from everyone, including you, guest star.
Got it.
You said deck save?
Yes.
I rolled a 10.
Excellent.
Yeah, so 12. I got 12.
3.
What was that, 6?
3.
3. Oh, buddy.
18.
Oh. 11.
Okay. So, as everyone starts to kind of... The tension between each other is dropped as the tension for everyone in a shared environment is now felt. Hold. Okay, I'm not even gonna hide that. I just rolled 3, 4, 4, and 3 on a d20. So the earth cracks. You see the centaur fall in a giant crater that is now forming. Not only does the centaur fall in, so do 2 of the goblins. A hobgoblin actually catches the centaur narrowly. Sticks.
Wow. This seems like a good time to be inside.
Sticks.
Wait.
You also start to fall in as the crack actually just erupts like in between your feet. And you notice that the crack actually stems from behind you as it weaves through, and you start to fall.
I'm gonna go after him.
Okay, I will need an acrobatics check from Wolf, because he is on the other side of this ravine. But before that happens, let me go ahead and take your roll. I'm going to continue narrating here. Marlo, Art, you guys fall on your butts. You're not falling in anywhere, but you've fallen down on the ground, and you're kind of like scrambling and trying to gain bearing. Steven, what did you roll again?
11.
11, okay. You notice that the crack stems from the base of the door and had splintered just a small seam crack, and then as soon as it left the door frame, as soon as you turn and follow the crack weave along the ground, and as you look at the front door where they're open, where your friends are, that's where it suddenly starts to really divide. It all kind of happens at once, but you saw the beginning trail. Go ahead and make your roll there, Wolf. What'd you get?
Natural 1.
Bum, 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 ba-da-da-da-da-da.
Well, it was nice having you as a guest, Wolf. I wish we'd gotten around to your name, but I can't wait to have you next time. Can't wait to roll you up a new character. That'll be game, everyone. That was my adventure. Have a good night. No, so you had just confronted them and was just like, halt in the name of the Runic Empire, and then this went down in front of you. And you recognize a fellow Dragonborn. Now, just for those of you back home in my world, the Dragonborn are kind of a rare race. You only find them on the Runic continent. And so, seeing a fellow Dragonborn, most people on this land, by the way, of Gardenia, kind of just view the Dragonborn of Styx. They just think he's like an extra roided out lizard man. And, I mean, but no one's ever asked him or confronted him about it. Because besides Styx, you and it was Styx's mentor, right?
My uncle.
Oh, your uncle. Yes, your uncle. Thank you. So this silver, right? Silver dragon born, wearing the colored tabards that Styx that you recognize, takes one bounding step and leaps out and catches his foot on a root and falls face first and hits the edge, and his pelvis and legs are still on the ground while his front half just folds over into the ravine. Just,
Crap.
Did we notice him fall?
oh yeah, he's right in front of you. They were all in front of you. They're now like on the separating of this chasm, and it is actively moving. So it's like the earthquake hasn't stopped. The fissure is still expanding. Right now, you're probably only about 10 feet. No, 5. I'm sorry, 5 feet distance right now. So, a good jump might get you over. Sorry, Wolf.
Okay. So I'll look over to Thalgris and some stone kind of on the ground crawling like, neighbor! I unhook my belt and I toss one end to him, see if I can catch it. See if I can grab him, see if I can catch the belt end.
Okay.
And pull him.
All right. Let's see. Styx, give me a dexterity save or a sleight of hand check. Or, unless you can argue something better for trying to snatch this item.
We'll give it a go on the deck save.
Okay. And, Art, go ahead and also give me a sleight of hand or a athletics check.
Out of 14 on my athletics.
Okay. What'd you get, Styx?
You said a strength check, right? You know, I think I rolled the wrong one because I got a 5.
Sure, strength check works. Why not? I'll give it to you.
Wait, I forgot to add the proficiency bonus to it, right? So that's actually a 15.
15?
No, 16.
Oh, 16. Okay. And what did you get, Thalgris?
On the deck save.
Couldn't hear you.
I got a 5 on the deck
A
save.
5. Well, luckily, Aaron's roll was high enough to give you advantage.
Okay, that time it's a 15.
Okay. Yes. So he whips off his belt Indiana Jones style and whips it over you and just coils around, and you just reach up and grab it. So you're hanging on the edge and you gotta hold the belt. And Art, your pants are kind of being a little loose on you, but you're on the ground kind of like holding. And yes, you're able to pull him out. Styx, you are now prone on the ground, but you are out of the crag.
You alright, neighbor? You good?
Good thinking. I don't know if I would have been able to climb my way out of that if I'd even survived.
Wolf.
Ew.
Sorry. A bugbear and a hobgoblin of your crew narrowly pulls you, or they pull you the rest of the way out. And the centaur actually makes it out. The chasm is starting to grow once again. But Stephen and Marlowe, go ahead and give a, what are you doing during this?
Me? All right. Oh, if this fucking works. Okay. Those goblins, the skeletons we found,
Right.
can I loot their corpses looking for a knife?
Sure. Give me give me an investigation.
Okay. Okay, that's a 13 plus. 13 plus. What the fuck is it?
You got it.
Do you know what investigation is? Is that intelligence or something
It
like
is
that?
intelligence.
Okay, so that's a 14 in total.
You do find a small dirk.
Okay. I'm gonna stab myself in the stomach.
Well, roll me a medicine check.
Yup. Do I know my own internal organs? Hard no. Oh, that's okay. Maybe I do. That's a 14 plus -2. That's 12.
12 is what you needed.
Thank you,
It was an
God.
arbitrary number I thought in my head, but it's what I thought you'd need. So you got it narrowly. You can take 1 point of damage instead of rolling an actual
Okay.
full D4 damage. Plus
All right,
whatever
I'm
strength.
gonna just leave it in my stomach,
Let me just
and I would.
slowly. Okay, yeah, just enough that it stays in. All right. Oh yeah. Okay.
All right. I would like to bash my head against the wall till I'm unconscious.
Roll.
This makes sense to me, and I know it doesn't to you, but I promise this is a last-ditch effort here, all right?
Okay. How many hit points do you have right now?
Okay, well, here's the thing. I'm currently working with... okay, that's not... Okay, good. No temp. Okay, just 16. No temp HP.
Okay.
I guess that'd be
Let's
50.
see, an improvised weapon that normally does 1 point of damage. You're doing subdual on purpose. So in 16 rounds... No, I'm kidding. What's your strength bonus?
Oh, man, no, I'm a weak little bitch. Yeah, I got a -2 to strength, so it's gonna hurt.
What?
Yeah, no, he's a warlock. He's a all charisma, no brawn.
I'm a little sparkly boy.
Okay. Yeah, I will let you. You know what? Just give me. I guess I'd call this a reverse con save. I want you to make a con check.
Okay. So we want low numbers for this one because it's a reverse, right? That's the goal?
Yeah, you're
right, well,
you're trying to lose.
All right, well, we got a 5. And then that's the con save. So, okay, 7 in total.
7 in total. Okay.
I'm sorry, Turquoise trying to speed run this party wipe fucking got me.
So at the rate of your beating yourself, you will knock yourself unconscious in 3 turns. So
Yeah, I'm just gonna smack me up.
So good plan. I like throwing. You've been playing a lot of Among Us, haven't you? You're throwing sus.
Yeah. Don't worry. I got this, buddy. I got this. This is gonna go great.
Marlo, what do? You are prone on your buttocks, and you have Aaron and hauling up Thalgris, and he's crawling up and.
I think I'm gonna get up and pull my veal around and be ready for these folks who obviously have also survived in case they're going to attack us.
Okay. The gap begins to widen more. It is now 7 feet wide. Everyone is now safe, Stephen-ish, but they are on steady ground. Besides the few runic troops that had fallen down below. You're only 7 feet away, and now that you're I guess I can't really say that you're able to brace yourself. The land is still shaking beneath your feet, and like the crag is widening. And it's looking to start to, like, there's cracks that are fissuring off in other directions as opposed to just the one main chasm, because it kind of came out and then teed off, and it's just getting a little chaotic.
How many of my soldiers are left?
There are 9 soldiers left.
Okay. I start shouting orders like, guys, get to the side. Find a place to make camp. Is Kevin alive?
No, sir. Kevin fell.
Yeah. Figures. If he survived, I would have pushed him myself. Go get camp. Go set camp and go get some food.
I'm on it, sir. The centaur who's like up on it. Gwegwe, at your service. And Gwegwe's like your brown noser. He's a sweet kid.
Okay.
And he kind of wobbles, traipses off. But he basically, all movement now is halved. It's all rough terrain because of the movement. So here are my options for you guys. You can either do your full movement and do a reflex check, or I'm sorry, dexterity check, or you can move at half movement and not worry about any repercussions. And that's what he does. He kind of clops off, but he takes like a steady approach and only moves like 25 feet. Stinking horse people. The bugbear, Morgenstern, is just kind of like staring dead eyes at everyone else on the other side. Boss, what do you want me to do?
Prepare more beds. We're going to help these people as well. Go.
Bloody cots. Cot duty.
Go. Don't complain.
Right, and this is all during trees are falling, and he goes running down, running south towards where there's less woods and more of a clearing.
Okay.
I'm gonna turn to my other party members who are out here and say, I don't think they're here to attack us. Doesn't seem anyway.
I'd still say we have to be careful.
Well, that one guy, he seems like a pretty happy fella. The one who just walked away.
Do you need any assistance?
Rolling on all fours at the moment, just slowly trying to creep closer towards the building.
I don't suppose you could help me up. I know you tried to get through, but I guess you're about as dexterous as I am.
Yes, brother. When the shaking stops, I'll build a bridge for you guys to go over. We're preparing camp over here. Please feel free to join us, brethren.
I'm going to turn to the other two and say, I thought he was mad at us because we were in that place, and I thought they were going to come try to kill us or take us into custody.
So you think they're good, then they're not going to hurt us? Is that what you're saying? Because if they do try, I wouldn't mind. I could punch a guy. I could probably punch one of them pretty good.
Well, I'm not sure if we could take them all.
When he's turquoise and all this.
On that note, everyone can make a perception check.
Oh, fuck. It'd be helpful if
16.
all of you were blind as shit right now.
Apparently I am. I got a 5 on that one.
All right, you're the one I needed to be blind as shit. The other two I can maybe deal with, but you specifically, I need you to lose your eyes in a horrible accident. Maybe that would work great for me.
Give me a spoon.
Yeah, about to go Once Upon a Time in Mexico on your ass.
Good reference, Johnny Depp.
You're goddamn right that was, huh?
16.
Okay. All right. So you're like, speaking of like, where is Turquoise? And you turn to look, and you just see. And Weeble wobbles a little bit. Now, can't quite make out what's like. You just see that he's like hitting a wall. Like but his back is turned. So it's like, what?
I can work with this. I can fucking work with this.
Steven, you smash your head again. 2 rounds. 1 more to go.
All right.
How far away is he?
Okay, so if I remember right, the room was 60 long. So he is like at the other end he's like off to the side of the main doors and just beating like just right there at the stone wall.
I'm gonna cast sleep at Turquoise.
Okay, so that's just a number of hit die you gotta roll, right? Okay,
Yes.
I guess we just gotta break your damage in. What's 1/3 of your HP there, Steven? You said 16?
Yeah.
Okay, so 5 or 6. I think you can do 5 or 6 sleep damage.
24.
Hmm?
24.
I'm in a coma.
Wham! I'm gonna get through this. Bam! I gotta con him real. Huh? Luckily you fall down in a nice bed of mushrooms. It's very soft.
Lovely. I can still make this work. I'm determined. I got this. I'm gonna be fine. If anything, I think Styx might have made this better. I think he might have fixed it.
The gap widens to 10 feet. Everyone, and I do mean everyone, I need more reflex saves.
Oh, I fail.
That's true. I just gotta roll random chance for you.
Oh, fuck!
You're lucky.
Oh, thank God. If that isn't the story of Turquoise, what is?
I got 15.
Uh-oh. Oh no. Did everything pause again? No. Everything's freezing up on me.
I'm good. I think we're good.
Okay, oh no,
I
all
got
the
a natural
screens...
20.
You got a natural 20? What did Styx get? Oh no. Oh no, did I cut out?
Can you see my jazz hands? Can you see my jazz hands?
No.
Jazz hands. Can you see them?
I don't. No, everyone is... Oh, that... I see frozen hands. They disappeared. Okay, I just got a really slow connection all of a sudden. Awesome.
Wow.
Okay, so, Art, you got the natural 20?
Yes, I did.
Okay. And Styx, what did you get?
16.
16? And Wolf?
Yes, 16.
15.
Wow. You all passed. So, as the quake continues, some rubble from the fort starts to fall. Some blocks, some stone is starting to crumble and fall down. Some of the trees on the other side are starting to collapse and fall over. But you all just, you hear it coming before, and you just see it and, like, step out of the way and sidestep. Steven, a big chunk just lands next to your head. Nothing happens. So you've all made it through this round, but there are a few trees that seem to have tumbled over and have crossed the gap. Now, it is still rumbling, everything is still moving, but you do have a 10-foot span across a narrow tree.
I guess if we're gonna go across, we should go now.
And there are other available
Expect
options.
to be able to balance.
You can, if you don't want to try to cross, there's also just backpedaling and heading further to the east towards the coastline. There's heading south. You just can't head east because that's where the chasms is forming.
Am I on the other side?
Yes, you are still on the side with your troops.
Okay.
So yes, everything's still rumbling, everything's still separating. You're trying to figure out which way to go. Do you trust this new person that has shown up with a bunch of troops? Do you take the log bridge? Or are you fleeing south? Oh, east.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
ask a trooper, come over, we gotta hold these trees. They need to get over. And I'm gonna go up to the tree and kind of try to hold them steady as possible.
Okay. That would be. Let's see. Your big bugbear guy already left. So the hobgoblin, Gorn, is gonna come over. All right. I'll sit on it.
There you go. And I motion them to come over.
Yeah, Ariana's heading for it. She's gonna pick up her cloak. No, that's strapped to her back. She pulls up her cloak and like tiptoes across it very carefully.
All right. Give me an athletics or acrobatics check.
Ooh. Acrobatics it is. Oh, yay. 18.
No problem. You take careful steps, gingerly holding your cloak. Doot, doot, doot. And you step over, and now you're kind of like face to face with this like hobgoblin, just kind of looking up at you from seating there.
Move for you. Doof.
So Gorn backs away, lets you through. You've made it across safely. Next.
You can leave that rope left.
What was that? I'm sorry.
What was it?
You got any of that rope left?
Got any of
The
that
rope?
rope left?
I don't know if I had a rope to begin with.
Well, isn't that what Turnbuckle pulled him up with?
Well, that
was his belt.
That was my belt.
Oh.
That was my belt. I'll get as I'm running to, because I want to go snatch up our sleeping friend. Like, hey, Gris, hold on to my belt, and I run over, like holding on to my pants, make sure they don't fall out, and try to see if I can go snatch up our little friend.
All right. If you wish to get there and back with him, it will take 2 turns because it'll be like 60 movements. You're gonna have to double move to get there and double move back. But you will have to make some dexterity saving throws if you want to move at full speed, or you can take 4 times, or you can take like 4 turns and get there at regular speed.
Grabbing hold of the belt, I think Thalgris would rather take a running start, run a couple of steps onto the log, and then jump. Like, don't bother running across the whole log, just jump to the other side.
Athletics check. Or acrobatics, but I'm assuming you're better at athletics.
It's a 23.
I just want to double check the rules on jumping, because I'm pretty sure you wouldn't even need the log. All right, and also, so yes, you make it across. Absolutely no problem. You look mighty when you land. Just
All the roids been paying off.
And Art, are you going to?
If I said it was like, how far is it? Like 60 or so feet away, or
It is
how
60
much?
60 feet to get to Steven. And so you could do a dash action, which would take you 1 turn, but because of the rumbling and the earthquake, you would have to make a dexterity saving throw.
Let's take a risk and have some fun. I'm gonna dash right over there.
Yeah. No risk, no reward.
I got a 17.
No problem. So you just sprint, and you are just clearing mushrooms flying out of your way as you're just kicking them up. Just purple flying left and right. Fungal spewing. And you get to Turquoise on the ground. And not only does he have a knife in his stomach, obviously, and bleeding, he's also got, like, the big old goose egg on the front of his head, almost like anime style, just whoop! Like, the scales are kind of, like, popping up a little bit, it's so swollen. But he doesn't look unconscious, he's... or however Steven snores.
I'm gonna go with that.
Kind of a
'cause
lizardy sound, I like it.
Yeah, I never, when you're RPing, no one ever tells you, come up with how you snore. It's gonna come into play very importantly at some point in this story.
It could, and maybe they're searching for you and you're lost, but you've been, asleep, and, they just hear, meow, 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 and they're like, oh god, Steven's over there.
We yell back at them and just, we're using thaumaturgy and just say, don't, trying to wake him up.
You easily hear that. The booming voice of Thalgris, powered by deific energy, resounds and echoes across the entire inside of the keep. And you easily...
I yell back.
Go for it.
Sorry, I was just like, if I yell back, like, then why are you making so much noise then?
Would this wake me up out of curiosity? Because
No.
now I have a theory. Damn it.
I believe with sleep spell you have
can
to
I-
be actually hit. But I'll look it up just in case. So yes, Art, you Aaron has no problem picking up this tiny lizard and throwing him over your shoulder if need be.
Can I? He's not. Is he tied up or not? He's not tied up, right?
No. But he does have a
So,
knife in his
can I-
stomach.
All right. So I don't want to. I'm gonna take off my shirt and tie him up with my shirt, and I'm gonna take him outside.
All right. I kind of imagine you just come out carrying him like a bride almost, with just wrapped up in your shirt. The bare-chested boy elf, half elf comes will come back next turn.
Well, that's fan art right there, huh? All right.
Oh yeah. I mean, he's already been described with endowments, my friend. So
Yeah, that's fan art.
hey, he's 17 years old. They better not.
Oh, yeah, that's creepy. Sorry.
Okay. So you've made it across. You're waiting on the other side. You're unconscious in his arms. So I guess the next turn. So go ahead, Long John Silver, and roll another, another save if you decide to go full speed. The gap does widen some more in the next turn, but it is not longer or is not wider than the tree is long. So the tree is still a viable road, bridge, path.
Be ready on the other side in case he has to jump to try and catch him.
Ah,
So,
so
I
yeah,
rolled an 18.
you rolled a what?
18.
No problem. Once again, you don't even have trouble getting through all the fungus because you've already made yourself a path and you just traipse right back along the way you came. And you are at the tree bridge. You do have advantage on making this check because Thalgris is on the other side. And Thalgris, your strength is dumb strong, right? 20?
18 in strength.
18? Yeah, I'm not even going to have him roll it. So yes, you have advantage on trying to make this crossing/jump.
I'll be standing there as well, kind of on the other side of Falgris. So standing there, so like we can just like grab them and throw them.
Perfect.
All right. So what I'm gonna do? I'll get up there. I was like, "Hey y'all! All right. So I got this. I got him. He's right here. I'm gonna. Can you guys catch him?
It's
Oh, you gotta
okay.
be fucking kidding
You
me!
gonna throw him?
I'm gonna look at him. It's okay if you drop him, so if like you miss, it's not a big deal.
You know, you
Right.
knock yourself out so you can get closer to your friends, and the first thing that happens is the guy with the fat dick drops you down a hole to hell.
Can we just get that that by itself as its own audio clip?
I mean, why does every D&D game I play end like this?
All right, so you chucking the lizard?
Fucking do it!
I
Is
grabbed
this
one of the
how
sleeves.
I
I
end
focused him
this
kind of.
game?
I'm basically shot putting him all the way over to the other guys. Just spinning. And run.
Okay,
Y'all
roll
catch the
athletics.
baby. All right, that's 15.
15 is just enough that
Oh.
you throw him over, he glides through the air almost gloriously, slow motion, and you see the unconscious warlock just kind of fly on by. But you two prepped your action to help Aaron across. So he throws it, and you guys are ready, and then you look up, and he just falls over you and just face plants right into the ground.
I'm awake.
You are awake.
I begin clawing at my head.
Like,
You're
Like there's something in my brain and I want it out.
oh, okay, so pretty accurate. Aaron, as you're about to also cross yourself, you are all then suddenly caught off guard as he just wakes up screaming, pawing at his head like a cat with ear mites.
Now, no, while I am screaming, I am saying, I want it out me head. I want it out me fucking head, yeah?
I need a deception roll.
You got it.
Everyone else can make an insight roll.
All right, this is fine. This is fine. As per usual, everything is fine, and we are going to be okay.
I got a 20 on insight.
You didn't get shit.
Guess what? So did I.
No, you specifically cannot. Everyone else is allowed to get anything they want, but you. You have to fail.
12?
This game
12.
sucks. This is fun. I'm gonna get killed by my own teammates. I mean, you know, this is how it should end, but you know, oof.
Steven, what'd you get?
It's somewhere around a 6. Hold on. What
My
this
God.
bonus?
Listen,
Oh,
listen,
no,
I got a
it's an
7.
8. It's an 8. It's an 8.
Oh, I got a 7. I almost beat him.
Yeah, because you don't know him from Adam, so, like, you're just like, oh, okay, he's freaking out. That must be his deal. But the rest of you are like,
Yeah, that's what I. All right. I'm waiting for the other guy to come up. I'm still like.
and Aaron, you may make your last athletics roll. I shouldn't say last. That's very foreboding. You may make your athletics check to try to cross the bridge.
All right. So it's still pretty shaken, right? And does this tree look sturdy enough?
The tree is still slightly sturdy because of the hobgoblin who has sat upon it, Gorn.
All right. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get on it, kind of like on my belly, and like scooch over there.
Okay. Okay.
Like one hand on
What
one hand on my
the
pants,
hell?
just make sure they don't get stuck.
You know, because you're taking a careful, pragmatic approach, you may roll with advantage. Although you already had advantage because they're waiting for you to pull you up, but.
And what is it again?
Athletics or acrobatics?
All right. So either one, I get a 19.
No problem. So he comes scooting across, and then you guys kind of like just pick him up under the arms and pull him up. Now that we got done with you getting across, and you guys have helped, you now have right now it looks like the majority of your troops have also left. Sorry, they're wolf. To kind of prep and take care of and get ready for a base camp. But it's you, the Hobgoblin Gorn, and there's just Nix and Fritz, 2 goblins, who are just been like sitting back, just kind of watching.
Nitz, Fritz, prepare my tent. Make sure the lady gets it. She's going to be alone. I'll sleep on the floor. Go now.
Lady
Gorn,
tent. Yeah, get the tent. Yeah, tent. Wait, a tent. I don't know. Well, I thought you packed it. No, you packed it.
I slap one of them like backhand. Like,
Ah! And they scurry off down south.
I don't need all the I don't need all the niceties. It's really not necessary. You should sleep in your own tent.
it's fine. Guys, come with me. I don't know. Is that thing? What is going on? Are you still?
No. I'm now clutching the knife in my stomach and just rolling on the floor, going, oh.
Well, you don't need deception. You actually are bleeding and wounded, so that's yeah. You don't have to act through that.
Can I go over and just rip the knife out?
Well, you're gonna bloody up my shirt.
Well, it's funny because like you wrapped him in your shirt, but you didn't take the knife out of him.
Hold on. Marlo, are you walking towards me?
Yeah.
I'm going to scurry towards the feet of Wolfskin as fast as possible, screaming, "Don't let her near me!"
I'm going to when you get close, I'm going to put my foot on your hand and step down hard, and say, "Stop, thing."
Attack roll.
Oh, thing. Oh man. I mean, does he know who my father is?
I got a.
You mean Sapphire Ferguson?
Yeah. What about it?
Yeah. Then there's your angry sister Jade Ferguson. Mm.
Oh,
I got
Mother Ruby will never be accepting of this.
I got a 12.
What's your AC there,
I'm
Steven?
sorry. 14.
My
Sorry.
AC is a 14.
All right, so he just gets you, and he steps on your hand, and you're not doing any damage, right? You're basically
No. I'm stopped. I don't let what's going on with him.
Okay. So he kind of does a subdual point of damage, no real damage, and kind of just stops you where you're at. And,
Ow. I'll stay quiet. I don't know what's going on with him. I thought a guy in trouble would be more appealing to him, but I guess not. So there's a bit of a stalemate on my part. I don't really know where to go from here.
Oh no, my allies are gonna turn on me. Ooh, new person, please be my ally. Oh shit,
Yeah,
he doesn't like me either.
Yeah, this is, I think this is where we really find out who we are deep down. Are we good people who will let a few mistakes go, who understand that man is fallible, or do we give in to our most base animal instincts? And we see those outside the pack as nothing but enemies to be be beaten down and trodden under boot. Pun mildly intended, Wolfskin.
The tree falls in, and the hobgoblin falls in with it.
Woo!
All of a sudden, like while you're like diatribing, it widened too much, and the tree fell in, and the poor guy failed his save, and just like rode it like the atom bomb all the way down.
Oh no, he's gone.
Oh!
He was pretty stupid. It's okay.
I like him again.
All right.
I look down at Turquoise, and then look back up at Wolfskin, and I'm like, I'm Ariana, first of all. This little jerk has been lying to us this whole trip. So
You have no idea what it's like to live with voices in your head.
I'm not buying the crazy thing. Whatever you did, whatever reason you had, you lied.
Oh, because you've been so truthful.
I have been incredibly truthful.
Oh, I'm sure you have.
Right. Well, let's get away from this crack and head to your camp.
All right. So I'm going to, was it the nerds?
Nits and Fritz.
I'm going to knits, bring chains. Like, just bellow.
Oh, god damn it!
I mean, I got the one attached to my wallet. I mean, will that do?
I just turn to him, and I'm just going to, like, growl.
It's 20 feet long. I keep it spooled. Yeah,
Damn,
no,
that was a natural 20 intimidation check, too.
Yes, sir!
I just, rah!
I don't know what I had to think about. What is the actual salute for my kingdom? Yes, sir.
Yeah.
I don't know that.
That's fine.
And yeah, you see him like run over to Turquoise. Sorry. And he takes his wallet off, pops it into a pouch, and then, and he starts to try to wrap you up. Grapple check.
Okay.
That's opposed athletics.
I'm going. So that's is that strength?
Yes, it is strength based.
Okay, that's 10. And while I do it, I want to stand up indignant, which I'm sure feels great on my stomach. And I'm going to say, you dare put chains on a wizard of the high courts? And I'm going to roll the deception on that one.
Okay.
Can it be with whatchamacallit, because I am wearing the robes.
Oh, you know what? Yes, because you are wearing the robes of your station. Yeah, I'll give you advantage on that. That'll be fun.
Well, that didn't help at all. All right, that was a 4 and a 7, but plus a deception of... Fuck.
That's a really high number. Deception of...
9.
So, deception of 9. All right, let me, look at this stuff.
That's a good number. There's only 11 numbers that could beat it. If you stop counting.
9, you say. 9. I'm sorry, the
Someone
highest.
asked-
He's like, yeah, high order, low order. We've all got orders. I'm following mine. And he starts wrapping you up.
Oof.
So yes, you are currently restrained. You have a small chain, but wrapped around you several times.
Bring him with us. Come on, let's go.
All right, you will start to head towards camp. I will need you all to make one last, I swear, no more after this, one last dexterity saving throw as the earthquakes are still happening. You all have been having conversations and like, Oh yeah, no, this guy's been lying to us the whole time.
Well,
19.
21.
I got an 18.
Did you say 7 there, Sticks? Steven?
well, long schlong redneck was able to make his throw, but God wants me dead. What do you think it is, dog?
1.
Yeah. And technically, what kind of save is this supposed to be?
It's a dexterity save from falling trees.
Oh.
This is how it ends for you boys. I thought it would be a blaze of gunfire glory. I thought I'd take out God. I thought I would go full JRPG on this adventure. But it turns out a maple tree with a weak base is gonna take out your boy Turquoise.
How big of a tree? Let's leave it a chance.
Well, oof, skirt, kids. This is how it ends. You guys ever been to the Redwood National Forest?
It's a big tree. You take 6 points of damage as...
Aren't we at, like, 0 because I fucking knocked the shit out of myself?
So, and Thalgris, let me check for you. A medium-sized tree.
I did all but 5 points of damage to myself. You said that earlier. And that's because, and the only reason I was able to stop myself is because
Sleepy boy.
Sticks put me to sleep at 5 points of damage. I woke up, and I just got 1 point of damage because he crushed my hand.
Yeah, subdual, you're fine.
Oh, okay. Either way, I'm dead.
You're unconscious. As
Okay.
So you're all starting to like, okay, we gotta get to camp, trying to get out from the forest line, and try to keep a distance, try to get further away from the crag, and you're all kind of looking back, and the trees start to crumble and fall. They look like outstretched skeletal hands, all barren and broken and brittle, and one falls onto Thalgris, and Thalgris, you take 4 points of damage as you brace for it, smash, and just knock it aside, doing quite a bit of damage to the tree itself. And you're all kind of like, everyone's just kind of amazed as Thalgris just like, just shunts off this, tree. And like, wow. And then Turquoise looks up and just whammo. And you just see the tree hit the ground and some legs go underneath it. So it's very much like the Wicked Witch of the East right now.
Before I go unconscious, can I have a few quick words?
What happened to
You have 11 words.
If only these restraints hadn't restrained me.
So, as he says this, his little legs are wiggling the whole time. If only they can restrain me.
And try and move the tree and cast Spare the Dying.
All right. Give me an athletics check, my good sir.
Nat 1, he drops the tree again.
You fail a death save immediately. Next.
14.
14. Let's see. Lifting, dragging, and pulling. Your strength is 18. So that means you can lift enough. So, yeah, so you're able to, like, brace and just heft it up. Someone else needs to grab him, but you've got the tree up.
I'll grab him.
All right, so it's Team Dragonborn as one heftily picks it up. The other one comes over and pulls the scrawny lizard out from under. Drop the tree.
Covered in essence of nets.
And lots of just bark. Lots of bark. And Sticks, you said you cast Spare the Dying after you drop the tree there. All right, so in the darkness, Stephen, you hear, you still live. Maybe there's potential yet. When you have the opportunity, you should read your scroll. And then you fall into a regular sleep. The rest of you.
That is, real fast, that was the same voice that I've heard thus far, correct?
Yes.
Cool, just making sure. Continue.
Pretty much until I specify other voices in your head,
I
assume that's the one.
I figured, but I was just making sure.
Oh yeah, no, it's good to double check and check your bases.
Yeah, my next action's going to be a little wild, and I don't know if I'm ready for it, but I know that I am, and it's going to be a little rough on me.
So, as you've saved your comrade, and you break through the tree line. This is the same area that you had some troubles with nearing the dryads. Because it's a little bit clearer here. This is where the attempted "I'm going to burn your forest down" threat came about. But now you're on the other side of a crag. And yes, you're on the side towards Gordinia, and the keep is now on the opposite side from where you're all at. And you do make it there safely. You do see Fritz is down there, and he's trying to set up the tent by himself. The bugbear has just come back with like a big pile of firewood. The centaur Gwegui returns. He's like, "Sir, the perimeter is safe. We did seem to lose our second unit. There's no remnants of them to be found. Where's everyone else, sir?"
They're all dead. Get ready to camp for the night. We head out in the morning.
Yeah, yes, sir. Yes, sir. I will help with any accommodations you need. I'm a renowned cook.
Make us what we can. We're low firelight, and make sure the tent is prepared for the lady.
Oh, yes, sir. No, Fritz, you got the poles in the wrong. Yes, sir. I'll take care of that. Fritz, no, the long poles go in the center. So your leftover troops are slowly putting together the camp, and you have an unconscious lizard, a brand new dragonborn and company. You do see that the few that are left do keep a wary eye on you the entire time while they're working, but they seem to be like following orders strictly, like they're hard at work. You do see, like, not far away is the river that you all had come from. So it's very much familiar turf for you guys. And this is where you can actually have a bit of a sit down and can have camp. RP.
I sit down on like if there's like a stump, I'll just sit down on it and just like. And in my other hand, I'll having or who has the
turquoise.
Turquoise, yeah.
I'm free.
Well,
you had pulled him out from under the tree, so.
Oh yeah, then I still have him by the leg, and I'm still kind of just sitting there with him by the like I'm dragging him. It's like, so. I'm sorry, it's rude. I haven't introduced myself. I'm Lieutenant. Who are all you?
I'm receiving tired. I'm pretty glad actually that you came by. I don't know if we would have got out of that.
Well, my heart does well to see a brethren like you in these lands. Weird one without the shirt.
Oh yeah, what's up?
This is where you usually introduce yourself and be really flourishy and say, I'm...
Okay, well, okay. Give me a second. Sorry. I start to think. So both my hands are off my pants. Like, how do I do this? and then and then my pants just fall down. Oh
Holy
shit! Oh damn!
Lord!
Oh, shit. Oh, damn.
It rivaled a
Okay.
Dragonborn.
Holy God!
God,
I
God
swear,
damn
I
it,
didn't mean to make
Turnbull.
this campaign about teenager peen.
Back
I
off.
swear.
Take 5 steps back, please.
He is a gentleman, though. It is tucked into a frock.
All right. Well,
Do I need to put on that "We'll be right back" screen? Cause broken.
okay. So I quickly pick up my pants and I decided, you know what? I'm just gonna sit down for this just in case. Sorry, my apologies, but my name is Aaron Thackett. My daddy is the same name, and that's me. And I live over there. And I point out west where that thing just went, which I'm kind of scared. Ooh, that's me.
It's good to meet you. And you, fair lady.
I'm Ariana. Just a bard.
I'm just a bard in the world.
Welcome you this far anyway.
What do you... I look at him, like, really, like, look around. I'm like, really? How? You don't know?
Can't say I do.
We're at war. Gardenia attacked the Runic Empire. I'm assuming these are your servants or something, and you're trying to get back. We've been at war for about a year. They ran through the coast, killing, blowing villages, destroying innocents. I was sent here as a task force to find out what's going on, and, well, our men was slaughtered, and then this.
It's no.
Can I just say this really fast? As he's saying that, he's like, "Oh, shit." Like my eyes widen, and I just crawl back and hide somewhere.
Kind of dip away from the firelight. It is becoming evening as you guys are kind of getting the fire made. Just set the scene. I'm sorry.
No, they're not servants.
Oh.
This one, pointing to the one without his clothes. He seems to think clothes are optional, but yeah, he's from my village. The other two we met on the road. We didn't know anything about a war, though.
That disturbs me greatly. They're keeping it quiet. This is drum up support for their cause. Sorry. I have no quarrel with any of you. I'm still holding him by the leg. Like,
I have no quarrel with any of you. As you point with his foot.
yeah, like,
Oh, am I awake for this?
You've had Spare the Dying cast on you, so you're technically just at 0 unconscious.
Oh, I figured I was unconscious. I thought we were waiting for me to talk, and I was like, oh, can I say hello?
Though, if you would like, it's been about an hour. If you would like to roll a hit die, had a short rest.
Oh, okay, sure.
And if anyone else wishes to spend any hit die during the short rest.
All right, that's 7. So, woo.
Can I ask if I could, like, would I recognize those tabards? I could say maybe something a family member told me.
Okay, so go ahead and roll me a history check.
God, I'm not smart. 9.
No, I mean, it's kind of similar to what Thalgris wears, but only kind of, because Thalgris has more, like, religious symbology, like, over his tabard, but, like, the color schemes kind of match. The black and reds, except that Styx has added, like, there's some silvers and some purples for... I'm assuming, did I get that right? For... Yes. For the overall religious imagery. And also, yes, Thalgris, this is all news to you. War is brand new news. You hadn't seen any troops. You haven't, it's been pretty peaceful on this side of things from your point of view. Besides dryads and goblins and mushrooms. Oh my.
Anyhow, you're welcome to stay here this evening, and we're trying to head back to the Runic Empire to report on what we found here. You're welcome to stay in the night. Not in the place, and I don't think we have enough crew to sail anymore, so I'll have to find a boat at some point. Do you guys have any suggestions of where I might go?
But I probably wouldn't recommend using that. But I must say your hospitality is most welcome.
Well, it's good to have a familiar face.
Indeed. Should I wake him?
What's going on there?
I actually really want to hear your guys' explanation of what's going on here. Please, elaborate to the nice man. What's going on?
Honestly, I'm not entirely sure. He's been deceptive. He's lied to us. He's pretended to use magic, different types of magic. He's wanted to get into that old fort.
Did you hear from a distance? Sorry. Did you hear from a distance? He tried to kill us, and it's hiding from you because I'm hiding behind a tree.
I don't think I did, but maybe. I don't think I have yet. Not that I'm going to, but I don't believe I've tried yet. And again, that is taking into account that I probably won't currently.
I don't believe he's actually tried to kill us just yet. I mean, he seems relatively harmless for all of his insanity.
I'll take that. That's fair.
Well, Vagris, you give me the word.
Is that the word to untie me? Or to untie me?
No, it's not to untie you. It's to kill you. That would be the word.
That was the second word that I had assumed you were talking about.
Thalgris, give him the word.
Looking down at Turquoise, I'll walk over and stern look on my face.
I think you need to speak plainly. You got one chance.
All right. Get me my scrolls. I'm tied up. I can't get them. The little dude with the chains made sure of that, and then the tree double made it, so... You want to grab those scrolls, or... I mean...
I'll try and search him for his scrolls.
You find the scroll that you had gotten off the Drugar. The scroll of Entangle.
Oh, no, not that one. Hold on. I have to make it appear. So,
Seems legit.
If you untie me, I'll make the scroll appear. Look, I'm outnumbered to hell and back. What am I gonna do? I have a knife in my stomach. I don't think that's been removed. I am
I'll
pretty
remove it.
sure. Okay, hold on. let's all take a deep breath and really just look. I'm speaking plainly, all right? Because, well, honestly, I don't know what's gonna happen to me when I do this. This isn't really any lore that I've ever out of game. This isn't really any lore. I don't really know what happens when a warlock does this. So here we go. Okay. Cards on the table. I am from the Wizard Academy, the High Council of Wizards. That's where I've lived my whole life. Hence the robes, right? Look, I'm just look. That's the truth. Yeah. I motion to it with my mouth. I with my tongue. Okay, so I motion. Okay, look. A while ago, I truly believed that my teaching was not catching up to my potential, and I made a deal. Shockingly, it backfired. I have had a voice in my head for months telling me where to go and what to do. And I've just been doing it, and it told me to go there and do a thing, and I did it. But it lied to me, and then it stabbed me, so I'm pretty upset about that. And
Deception,
after you
subterfuge,
knocked-
well done.
And after he after that happened, he told me that he would be sending me a secret message on my scrolls. So I am making my scrolls appear for all of us to read together. My scrolls appear in my mouth. I don't know what I have available to hold things.
What is this that you're making appear?
My tome of
Your tome ability. Okay.
Yeah. I'm assuming that's the scroll that he was referring to.
No, he was talking about the scroll that you had earned.
Oh. Well,
But this is fun. I can work with this. Continue.
Okay. Yeah. So I make the tome appear, which is just a bunch of incantations for warlocks. So it's just all my incantations. And I'm gonna start flipping through it because that's truly where I believed he was gonna send the message. And I guess am I finding a message from this guy or yeah? What's going on?
So
I think I'm about to die at this campfire while I'm actually being truthful.
I was gonna say, if anyone wants to roll insight, more than welcome to. And if you want to roll, since you've been truthful, you could do persuasion.
Nah, I'ma just let the RP take it where it takes it.
Okay.
I rolled a 6 on insight, so
I mean,
we'll believe.
It's pretty believable. I mean, compared to everything else he said.
19, so that's 23.
Yeah, I got a 14.
So, Art, you're on the fence. Like, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, maybe he lies about a lot of things, but Thalgris, Styx, you're like, that actually like sounded different than anything else he's ever said. That sounded like the truth. Just because it didn't sound like anything else he's ever said.
And I'm not even paying attention to I'm just watching Thalgris's eyes.
One question though, Turquoise. Why is it this voice makes you mad? I hear voices from my deity, and I'm completely sane.
In Draconic, so only Styx, and I'm assuming Wolfskin can understand me. I'm gonna say.
Wait,
What do you
I
want?
got Draconic.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I got another.
All right, I'll say it in common. I won't leave Art out of this, I guess. All right, whatever.
I don't know. That's kind of funny. Just one guy who doesn't get it.
right, fair enough. Sorry, Art.
Yeah, I'm cool with it. I'm complete. That's fine. I
All
see
right.
if he doesn't know.
I'm gonna say, what do you want most in this world, Styx? Or not Styx, sorry, Thalgris.
Want to embrace the night.
And what would you do to get it?
I would show everybody the power of the night.
Well, then I think I've made my point.
I mean, some nice table salt, a nice fire. We will have a delicious treat.
Oh,
Now, real
Nix and
fast.
Fritz suddenly perk up and are like starting to like kind of salivate and lick their lips while they're staring at Turquoise.
Now, question. I have this telekinetic link with the fiend, correct? That's how he's communicating with me?
Yes, it is a telepathic link.
Can I shut him out?
That's a very good question. I would say go ahead and make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. All right. This is just pure to the dice. All right, here we go. 19!
Oh. You wish some alone time. So be it. Remember, read your scrolls. And then his voice and the presence in your mind just kind of fades away. And honestly, it feels more like you tried to push him out, and you pushed and you pushed, and it's like when someone is trying to keep you out from like entering a room, and you're pushing on it, and then they just let go of the door, and you just push on through. Like, you tried, they let go on purpose.
Okay. I'm gonna look at Thalgris and say, and I'm still in Draconic because it's still funny. Have you ever been crossed before, Thalgris? Betrayed?
I mean, there was this one time when my dad said that I could have something to eat, and then he took it away from me. Does that count?
Let me ask you something, Thalgris. If I took a knife and stuck it in your back, what would happen to me?
You'd die.
Someone just stuck a knife in my back, Thalgris.
I'll reach down and cast a Cure Wounds.
Oh, wait, that's not what no, as he's doing that, I go, no, Thalgris, metaphorically, no,
It's three healing points.
No, I didn't actually get stabbed in the, I mean, that does feel good. And my stomach is now better.
I'm trying to say that somebody double crossed me, and I'm gonna fuck him up.
I suppose you're bringing us along to help.
Well, then, if you don't trust me, put me at the back of the pack. I'll follow. Or in the middle.
Did you expect us to just follow you and just help because?
You have so far. That's why I'm saying this is where we should change the way that we do things.
Do you still want to help?
Oh no! I don't have anything I want to do. I'm saying I'll help you. What? Hold on, what's going on? Are we putting me in charge again?
No. She says it in Draconic, so maybe you didn't know she understood it.
Well, hold on there, Ariana. Let's let the group vote. This is a democracy.
Are y'all done growling at each other?
In Elvish, I go, not yet.
She puts her hands on her hips and looks at him and says, "This is not a democracy. This is a goddamn dictatorship." She says this in Draconic.
I say, you're goddamn right it is. Tell her, Wolfskin.
I think he said that his volume died. I don't know what happened.
Oh, well.
I think I almost passed out from laughing so hard at blood pressure. Holy crap. Oh, God. Wolf, any reaction from you as you're getting dragged into their mess?
All right, so you guys, the last I got is you guys were talking amongst yourselves, and she said it's not a democracy, it's a dictatorship, which I agree with fully. And I said, yeah, you know.
So what happened after that was, Steven,
okay,
if
sorry.
you can,
I said, you're goddamn right it's a democracy. Wolfskin, tell her.
No, it's a dictatorship. The most powerful wins.
Sorry.
That is what he said, dictatorship.
I said it was a dictatorship. I misspoke now. I said, you're goddamn right it's a dictatorship. Wolfskin, tell her.
I am staying out of this. Me, I want you dead. You stink of lies, and I don't like that. They're keeping you alive right now. If one of my troops was found to be deceiving, I would have cut his head clean off. So don't come to me for support.
Nix and Fritz suddenly scoop up their dice they were gambling with and stand at attention and put it behind their back.
And that's the untruth. Are you?
That was...
Well?
What?
Then is that who you are, Ariana?
It cut out real bad.
For a few mistakes.
Have you killed for a few mistakes?
Are ya?
You almost had us killed.
I recall
for your few mistakes. We went and we were put in danger because of you. For what? Some voice in your head?
I mean, we took care of everything pretty easily. I don't recall any moment where any of us were in danger other than Art, but that was his own doing of eating the mushrooms. Can you name one time one of us fell gravely in danger to the point that our actual lives were in jeopardy from any of the events? No. If anything, Styx here has protected us perfectly. My magic has kept everything at bay that could possibly have done damage to us, and from the voice in my head, I thought we were all going to be rewarded with treasure. And so here I am, believing that I was here to bring us all riches beyond our possible imagining, and you have the audacity to say that for that, I deserve to be put to death like a common criminal. Have you never been deceived? Have you never been tricked into doing something you yourself didn't believe right? Or are you above that? Are you so above us on your pedestal? Is your horse so high that you have never seen the dirt of the human race, such a, well, I guess I'll say humanoid race, as the rest of us?
Are you done?
I could probably go a few more lines if you really want, but yeah, for now.
If everything was so peachy... Do what? Sorry.
Are you guys still speaking in Draconic?
I think so.
Yes.
All I know is we're getting increasingly more pissed off, and you have no idea why.
If everything was so great, then why'd you have to lie?
Would you have followed me if I had told you the truth that a absolute lunatic from the High Council of Wizards had a voice in his head telling him where to go, that he was going to be rewarded with riches beyond his belief, or
I want to put my hand over his mouth.
I'm going to dodge it.
Opposed grapple checks.
Can I do Dex?
You know what? I will let you replace Dex for strength in your athletics check.
All right. He's probably going to get me, but I'm going to do my best.
So I'll do strength.
Actually, if I remember right, during a grapple check, the defender can use athletics or acrobatics, so you're good.
Athletics or acrobatics. Okay.
I got a 19.
Yeah, my mouth is closed.
And what I say is, as a leader, you lead by example. You lead by telling the truth and telling the troops that we are going to be brave and we might die. And they put their lives on the line because they believe and trust in you. You don't lie to people to get them to follow you.
Do you not?
Shake your head yes or no if you understand.
I cock my head to the side.
Exactly the point I was about to make. If 3 perfectly sane people wouldn't have followed you into this whole deal you've pulled us into, then maybe it wasn't a good course of action. And had we acted upon the truth, no, we wouldn't have followed you.
I'll lift my hand up and I'll do my hand axe holsters. Like,
That's interesting that you don't pay your soldiers. Most armies pay their soldiers.
We get the right to live.
That sounds like leading by fear.
Oh no, we got a great dental plan. We got great health benefits. I mean, heck, my wife, she just gave birth to a litter of gobbos, and she's on maternity leave.
So, would you say that part of the reason you went with this group is because there is an incentive other than he's a really good leader?
oh, I get my hand axes out.
Oh, this is going to be...
Yes, Fritz. Answer the question.
I think I made my point.
Can you repeat it simply? Shorter words.
Why do you follow me? Out of fear or love for your country?
Oh yeah, no, King Ramladu. He's Emperor Ramladu. He's the man. He unified us, made the whole continent under one control. Viva the Empire!
And whose voice are you listening to when you hear me give a command?
If you're a superior officer, then it's like the word of the Emperor has been passed down and passed down and passed down till it's you, and then it's to me. And if I had a delegate, if I had a little minion of my own, it'd be like my word was the Emperor to him.
Good answer.
I really lost where we're at here, but the point is they followed me of their own volition.
Well, I'm getting tired, and I really haven't spilled any blood today. So
yeah, that's how most days are supposed to go.
Ariana is thoroughly impressed by this intimidation. She's just like wow, this guy's got it together. I like this guy.
you guys have, besides him, have really impressed me with your kind manners and smart and intelligent words. You tell me what you need to be done with this thing, and I'll do it. That is one less enemy I have to come back and fight.
I would like to ready a spell, because I don't see this going great.
Make sure that whatever spells that you have are verbal only.
Let me see. Do 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 do.
Can I peek out from behind the tree with like a bush, kind of, just covering my?
And I'll
area
say
just
in common,
case?
I'm sorry, sir. We have excluded you for this conversation. Basically, we're trying to decide whether we kill this thing or not.
Oh, what
You
thing?
know,
That
you keep
thing, the
calling me
little.
thing, but like we're both lizards. You know, that's I'm just throwing. You know, just
I've
throwing it out
eaten
there.
things bigger than you.
That can't be good for your health, especially the intestinal.
All right.
I mean, just the gut
Here's the
biome
thing.
would
Here's
just be ruined.
my opinion, if you won't mind. Well, this guy, there's one thing, the big thing that went over there, and I point towards west, towards where I live, and that thing's going over there. And then this guy set him free. So if he dies, we might not know what that is, and my daddy's gonna die, and I don't want that to happen. So the thing is, I'd rather keep him alive right now, so we can figure what the hell that thing is that he sent towards my home.
Whoop.
Then I pants fall again.
Oh, god damn it.
Sorry.
What?
Sorry,
What?
guys,
Did
can I
you
have my
repeat
belt back?
something?
It's in the belt.
Go ahead and repeat that, Ariana.
He released something? What? Because Aaron was the only one who saw that, so the rest of us are like, what?
Waiting for this.
Wait,
It's a big old thing. It looked like a big old shadow thing. You know, kind of like, "Wee!" No, they went over there. And I keep pointing over the general direction. If that thing takes out steel wood, I'm going to steal your wood. Wait, that doesn't sound right.
You said a voice in your head led you there.
Yeah,
What did you let out?
I don't know. You all ran out. I blacked out, and then I woke up to this guy crushing my hand.
I'm going to stand up.
Oh, god damn it! Here comes the other hand.
I'm going to stand. I'm going to stand with my back toward them, and I have hand. What did you release?
All right. I'm gonna try this again. We're gonna go a little slower. We fought Monster. They went, hey, I don't like Monster. And I went, okay. They walked out. I blacked out. You stepped on my hand and it hurt. That is the sequence of events that
Stop.
I'm aware. Okay.
Deception check.
What is it again? I'm sorry.
Oh, for everyone else it'd be insight.
Okay, yeah. I just don't like them.
I mean, you could just go with that. You don't have to roll.
No, I'm not. I don't care.
Nah, dog, get this RP with me. Come on. I'm loving this.
Taste it.
I got a 13 on this insight check.
I can roll a deception. Oh yeah, I'll play the game. Here we go.
I got a natural 20.
Well, this better be a good fucking insight
Right?
or a good fucking deception.
23.
Would you say
So
23?
they know. So
Yeah.
So, I mean, I'm not necessarily lying, but that is a 5. I'm omitting details.
So-
I'm omitting details, but I will say that technically I have not lied.
Everyone who passed, you it just feels like you feel like that's not the whole story. But he does seem genuine.
Valgris, please talk me down. I want to sink my axe into him so bad. Like my back's toward you.
Ariana can barely contain her delight when he says that. Yes.
I have never put up with such crap from anybody in my life. I am doing it because I like the three of you a lot. To show this kind of weakness in front of the officers is something else. But Valgris, it has to come from you or it won't be respected. It's a yay or nay on his life right now. And I'm seething. Like my eyes start glow. You see, if you're looking at my eyes start glowing blue.
A little bit of
Uh,
energy frothing from the mouth.
Yeah, like cold. You see
Algris,
cold just go.
Algris, this is very important. This is very important to the next 3 seconds of my
Shut.
life. No. This is out of game. This is out.
about this
Before
point,
you
I've
answer, do you hesitate? And I mean, for even a moment, do you hesitate before answering?
while this is happening, this is avoiding the answer of hesitation. While this is happening, I'm mumbling a prayer to myself to ask for guidance.
Roll a religion check. So you ask him, Wolf. It's like, yours, your call. Like, do I end him now? And
Yeah.
time stops. And you see dancing between the firelight, the light from the fire dancing around, cascading over all of you, and you see that the flames light kind of dissipate, and you see reflected on the land, it's a silhouette is forming in the shadow of your mistress of the night, your goddess. And you see her form in the negative firelight, as it were. And then she steps out of the shadow. And everyone else is frozen during this. It's just for Thalgris. My child, you have called to me so strongly. I don't have much time. What do you need?
I need to understand my path and my part in this. This creature seems to have a connection with some other entity. Can he be trusted?
He is chaos, child. He has the attention span lacking of wiser generations as yourself. What he connects to is very old, and I do not have much information on him. I would think your path is to watch him, learn from him, piece through his chaos, and find the order that drives him. That is all I can say.
My head bowed and nod.
And when you're done from your nod, she's gone, and everyone's kind of looking at you.
Lieutenant, stay your axes. This is our responsibility.
Why? Why? Why?
When I find you on the battlefield, I will coat my axes with your blood and lick them off when I see you again. Make no doubt about that. And I'll walk away and tell everyone, break down camp, we're leaving, and I'll put out the fire. And I'll break down the fire by breathing my cold breath on. Just go. And then just start packing, just start like knocking down tents, grabbing my stuff. It's like, we're out.
Okay, can I run up to? I want to run up to the big guy. Hey, which is a lieutenant.
Yes,
Sir, can I bother you for a minute?
you may.
Well, I say you have some people here that maybe can help me. Kind of. Can any of these people move fast? I want to know if they can head over to where I live and let my daddy know what's going on, just in case. Cause well, I don't want anything to happen to him.
I put my
Yeah,
hand on your
family.
shoulder and pat it. I understand. I can have the centaur. Well, we got to send a message or something, but we need to get back home as fast as we can. I can't see any more of my kin die. So I understand where you're coming from. How far is it? And can I guarantee them safe passage?
I point. Well, it actually goes like, well, for first thing, well, have you? I know I told you my name, so you know my name. But have you ever heard of anybody older than me that has my name? Have you heard of any specific people?
Would I know
He's been
anybody?
checking if he's heard of me.
You are still a foreigner, a stranger in a strange land. Like this
Yeah.
is all new. And you don't have much tactical information about the kingdom or anyone
Okay.
that works in it.
Yeah.
Are you okay? Then looks like you don't. So here's the thing. I think my daddy will be okay. Just let him know that Junior sent them, and I reach into one of my pockets and air. This is well, it used to be the foreman's belt, but maybe that'll help him. Let him know what happened, and that there's a thing coming. Yeah, that's about all I got to say. Let them know that get the workers ready because there might be a tussle coming up soon, and I want to make sure the town's safe.
Very well.
Steelwood.
So I'll grab. And what's the centaur's name? I'm sorry.
Gregory.
Gregory.
It's Gregory.
I'll say it right,
sir.
like Gregory. Come here.
Yes, sir. How can I help you?
This man needs your help. You need to go as a messenger. Meet us. Try to meet us. We're going to go where I asked. Where's a place to find passage, a boat that'll for hire? We have some coin among us.
Honestly, the nearest port would actually be the Kingdom of Gardenia, on the west coast.
Ooh.
Not to say there aren't fishing vessels like around
right.
The outskirts of the because your guys are on the southern end of this continent.
All right, so you need to go. I talked to Gregory. You need to go and warn this person's father about what's coming. Apparently, it's. Would you say a shadow?
Kind of. It was just big, scary, dark, kind of like, well, yeah, I guess shadow.
He said it came.
Stephen, I noticed that you were trying to talk earlier, but we can't hear you. So I don't know if you are muted or not.
Oh yeah, I muted myself. Anyways, I just said, I have experience building boats.
God.
I bite my lip. Like you see a little trickle of blood.
That one's not even a lie. I built a boat on a river.
He built a raft.
Did it float?
Man's using his boats.
Agreed. Go up west
there
in
is
the morning.
a possibility.
Meet us back, and stay safe.
Right. So you would like me to go further, deeper into enemy territory, to deliver a message to a townsperson of the enemy, to warn them.
Did I mumble?
No, sir. I'm just clearing up and making sure that I'm understanding your orders correctly, sir.
You are.
Can I go like, hey, Centaur dude, don't worry. He doesn't really work or do anything like that. Yeah, he did his own thing. So, think you're fine.
Can you give me directions?
Point, because I don't know how to get back.
Yeah, you can tell him directions as best as you can. I will point out, sorry I never mentioned this, or if I did, I've forgotten. When you guys started to make camp and everything, the earthquakes did finally stop and end. Almost conveniently, as if you broke the tree line and everything started to settle. I'm the worst. Yes, Gwegui salutes, and alright, so go to the river, follow the river upstream, and then take a right at the cluster of rocks that looks like a buttocks. Okay. Alright.
You can do this. I believe in you.
For the Emperor. And he starts trotting off.
As he's leaving, can I mutter a hex onto him?
Is it a verbal component only?
Let me see. I don't know.
Chained up warlock, having some problems, trying to find the right spell.
How do you know if it's a verbal component?
It'll say components V, S, and M. If it's only V, it's verbal. If it's S, it's somatic, which is your hand motions. And if it's M, it's material, which means you have to have like an item or a component.
Oh yeah, okay, it's all three.
Okay, so yeah, you are unable to cast said hex while still unchained.
Good to know, good to know, good to know.
That's why chaining up wizards is such a good idea.
Can I dex my way out of these chains?
Oh, you could totally try to make
here.
Oh. What was that, Wolf?
Well, yes, my time here was short, but I must leave. We must get back and provide the intel. That was a gate. That should have never been opened. Be careful, but I can't say it anymore. Now look back at and start to walk off.
Appreciate your self-control. Thank you again.
Hey, can I get my wallet chain back?
No.
I
We leave now.
I rolled a 16 on my sleight of hand.
A 16 on your sleight of hand. Well, I guess that means I need to make an actual check for Gabo on his chaining skills.
And if I do beat it, I would like to hand him his wallet chain back and say, "Here you go."
Done.
No.
Oh.
Rolled a 2. He didn't even tie it off. He wrapped him up and then just like tucked it. He didn't even actually tie it off. He didn't have a lock for the manacle or anything. Like, he was just like, Oh, thanks! Save me a buck. A whole buck. I mean, it was a whole deer. I had to hunt it and kill it myself. It cost me the whole thing.
I'll push him backwards and let's go.
Oh, yeah. Next. And then Gorn and the other numerous, or the like 5 other surviving troops that are not good enough for names, rallying behind you with all the packs of gear, and start heading with you towards the coastline.
Ariana is seething.
Good.
She turns to Thalgris. We could have had him off our hands. We could have spent a night in a nice camp with a very scary fellow who I happen to think was pretty nice. And yet you had to save this little shit.
Well, you know, it would have been a warlock off your hands, but a whole lot of blood on him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
as
I don't care.
he starts to say a lot of that, I'm going to put him to sleep again.
Um. Okay, I want you to roll. How much sleep damage you do? 21. Once again, I couldn't hear you. I'm just reading lips.
23.
23. Okay. Okay. So how many hit points are you at right now, Steven?
Well, I had regained 7 from the short rest, so I'm zooted, baby. Woo!
Okay. So 23. Okay. So let's see here. Art and Marlo, what are your guys' hit points at?
I'm at 24 hit points. I didn't lose any because I had those temporary hit points, so those are all I lost.
I'm at 16.
So you're like, all right, I'm done with this, and you throw the sleep spell, and Steven and Art or Turquoise and Aaron both fall over.
Pick up Aaron and I'm going to lie him down on the ground as comfortably as possible, making some sort of if I have whatever clothing I have that I can take off, I'll put a nestlers under his head.
Oh yeah, you
create
like
some sort of a
pull your
pillow.
tabard off and roll it up,
I mean, I could use his pants, but
or his shirt, which is still kind
Yeah.
of wrapped around him, ish.
and I'll turn to Ariana.
I completely agree with you. But something tells me we need to keep him and break him free from whatever is causing this madness.
I respect you, Thalgris. And I respect that decision. And it's probably the right one, and the better one. And we can always be the bigger person because he's so tiny. But figuratively, it is the best thing for us to do. I just really want to wring his neck.
He's not moving now. Give it a go.
Just slowly, just sink him into the river. Just slowly, just glub glub glub. Bye, baby.
It's gonna look like the end of the Odyssey at the end of this campaign.
Wait, so you're gonna come back and kill a bunch of suitors with a bow?
Oh no, I meant the mom who just fucking walks into the ocean and dies.
Oh, okay. A different chapter of the Odyssey, my bad. How about we can end things here? It'd be a good time for you guys to stay the night out on in the open field. You also guys got like a good chunk of new information. Like, well done. I want to give a great shout out to Wolf if you're still hanging out. I want to thank you for joining us. You were a wonderful contribution and performed excellently. Yeah, I honestly was expecting you to die, Steven. I'm not gonna lie. Styx, if you didn't roll that nat 20 to talk to your god to get some insider information, like, I was just gonna let you guys have at it and see what was gonna happen.
I have a spell that does 3d6 damage to all creatures within a 100-meter radius. And so I was just gonna try to cap all of you at once. That was my plan.
Shortest campaign ever.
I was like, fuck it. If I can tank some damage with 7 hit points, maybe they suck shit at hitting. I can maybe pull this around. I was like, it's gotta be done.
Aaron, I gotta say, props for like showing the worry and wanting to like sneak away. For the whole fact of like your family is literally related. On your mom's side is literally what, the military?
Yeah, my mom's side. My mom's side is basically, yeah. So Love military.
Yeah. And so he's like, you just got information from an enemy lieutenant about battle tactic, about possible tactics.
So, does that mean, canonically, Aaron just sent that dude to get fucking executed? There's currently a dude sprinting upstream to his own death!
We'll see. It's all in the dice at this point. There's a lot of things I gotta just, like, roll my random, well, what happened? I don't know. It's like a tarot reading, man. I don't know what's happening until the dice tell me to.
Rip that dude!
I was lining up my
yeah,
damage dice, you guys. I was lining them up.
Dude, I fucking love you. I like this guy. I can't wait to kill him later.
I literally set him up as a possible antagonist, but it all depended on how you all roleplayed. So this was this scenario, how it all turned out is a complete 180 from how I thought things were going to turn out, and I'm loving it. So everyone, thank you again for being amazing players and joining me on this adventure. I think, though, we're going to wrap it up and let all our friends at home know to come back in 2 weeks. And the cast will be here. And, we'll see about possible guest stars again in the future. I will have Wolf return someday in the future, but we'll find out some other day. Anyway, love all y'all. Thank you. Take care. Have a wonderful night. Bye-bye.